Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Rachel and my partner's name is Alicia, and we are full-time van lifers. Right now we are in the beautiful aquarium of the world, Baja, Mexico. We started our YouTube journey about a year and a half ago, and it has been 3 or 4 months since we last posted a long form video. And that's really what I want to talk about today, because we got to get back on track because we missed y'all. I hope y'all missed us too, but we definitely missed y'all. So today I want to talk a little bit about getting back on track. It's a challenge, but let's do it together. All right, let's go inside and make some coffee. Right, Stinkies? Let's go. Come on. It is very easy to fall off track, whether it's your YouTube channel, could be a weight loss journey, some other personal project. So let's make it as easy to get back on. Okay, so the first step is to actually acknowledge the stall. Life happens and our motivation isn't always constant. For me, I realized that I was becoming a perfectionist, and that actually paralyzed me because nothing's perfect and it would diminish my motivation. For you, it might be that you have a fear of failure. You might have burnouts. There are a million reasons why we lose our motivation, but you have to name why. Acknowledge the stall. Name it, acknowledge it, and then it loses its power and you can let it go. Step 1, acknowledge the stall. And the coffee's ready. I love coffee. All right, so step number 2, you have to reconnect with your why. Why did you start your project in the first place? Again, for me, I wanted to document our van life journey, of course, something that I can look back on YouTube and view years and decades later. I also wanted to maybe find a passive income stream, which we've been monetized. I'm going to do a video on that next. My why has actually shifted. Community has actually become my number 1 priority with this YouTube channel. I really do enjoy engaging and connecting with people in the comment section. So make sure you drop some comments down below. So my why has shifted a little bit. And that's something that you might want to dive into as well. Think about, is your why the same reason when you started versus now? And if it is, adjust accordingly. So make sure you have a solid why. It's going to be your anchor. It's going to ground you when motivation feels out of reach. Step number 3 is to start small. Baby steps. When we start projects over again, we have this urge to jump headfirst, all in, full speed, and that is going to lead to burnout. Usually I get too overwhelmed and then I start to procrastinate. Never fails. It's the cycle. So my suggestion is to start small, take baby steps, write everything out that you need to do and break it down into bite-sized pieces that is easily digestible. We're quickly moving along here. Step number 4 ties back to step number 3. You want to set time limits. Give yourself some deadlines. And it's okay if you don't meet them, but you know that they are there and you know what your goals are, setting those intentions. Perfectionism and procrastination team up to waste our time. We don't have time for that anymore. So what I have been doing is chunking out my day. I'll dedicate an activity 30 minutes, but no more than 60. And in that way, it allows me to feel successful whenever I complete those tasks, which makes me more motivated to do more tasks. It's weird, but it works. I'm telling you, block out your day, set small time limits for yourself. Okay, so step number 5 is very important, and that is to talk it out. Talking it out really helps to remove the overthinking. And there's multiple ways that you can actually talk it out. You can find a friend, obviously someone who is supportive. You can write it out. I have been journaling, as I said before, and that has been super important in being able to process things for me. I'm an internal processor, so when I'm writing things out, it's almost like a test drive. I don't know if that makes any sense. So confide in someone who is supportive of your goals. Start a journal. That is another way to talk it out. You can just talk it out. Just talk to yourself. Does anybody else talk to themselves a little bit? I do sometimes. But I find it very helpful in processing, understanding, letting go, and getting to action. Step number 6 is my favorite. Celebrate all wins. Little wins, big wins, doesn't matter. Celebrate. Did you write your draft? Celebrate. Did you film one scene? Celebrate. Did you publish your work? Celebrate. Celebrate all wins. It is very important that you know that you're making progress, because that is going to also keep you motivated. This is the 4th time that I've filmed this video. 4th, okay? And guess what I'm doing tonight? I'm going to have some tacos and a margarita because I achieved a goal that I set forth. And that is going to be how I celebrate getting back on track and publishing my first video in 4 months, okay? That's what I'm going to do. So what do you do to celebrate your wins? And also, I want to know what you're working on. We need to be accountability buddies. I need some accountability, and I can help support you in also making sure you achieve your goals. So my goal is to publish 1 long form video each week. So that's 4 in a month. And then I want to do some shorts on top of that as well. So hold me accountable. If you don't see me next week, I need you to come back to this video like, where you at? I need that little boost. I need that little push. And I'm going to appreciate it when you reach out. And I think our next video, I have 2 ideas. First, we need to do a van tour. If you haven't noticed, Alicia redid the entire van, and it is so much more spacious. And the second one is talking about how we got monetized, because I know that is many of y'all's goal. So I can show you a little bit about the analytics and what I'm doing next to continue to try to build up this platform. So again, go to the comments. Which video would you like to see? You want to see how we got monetized, or would you like another van tour? Let me know. All right, quick recap. Step 1, acknowledge the stall. Let it go. Step 2, reconnect with your why. It'll keep you grounded. Step 3, you want to start small. Baby steps to create bigger steps. Step 4, give yourself some time limits. Set your personal deadlines. Step number 5, talk it out, okay? Remove the overthinking. Thought, action. Close that gap. And finally, step number 6, which is still as important as all the rest of them, celebrate all wins, big and small. I'm going to be using these steps, okay? Hold me accountable to them, because I really want to get my YouTube channel back on track. And these steps are transferable, so they can be applied to any project. Okay, friends, that's it for this video. Thanks for sticking around with me and hanging out today. Hopefully this video has brought some value to you and has inspired you to pick up an old project, dust it off, and get going again.